You don't need to be the most handsome man in the room. You don't need the most money, the loudest voice, or the perfect body. Yet some men walk in and instantly command respect. Women notice them, people listen to them, and no one questions their presence. Why? Because respect is not given to the loud, it is given to the grounded. And today, you're going to learn how to become that man through Stoic wisdom. First, understand this truth. Respect is silent. It doesn't beg for attention. It doesn't chase approval. It doesn't try to impress. It simply exists. Most men lose respect the moment they try too hard to get it. They talk too much. They explain themselves too much. They seek validation in every interaction. And without realizing it, they lower their value. A Stoic man does the opposite. He speaks less, but means more. He doesn't rush to fill silence. He lets it work for him. Because silence shows control. And control creates respect. Second, stop reacting to everything. This is where most men fail. Someone ignores them, they overthink. Someone tests them, they get emotional. Someone disrespects them, they react instantly. But a man who reacts to everything is controlled by everything. Stoicism teaches one simple principle. You don't control what happens, but you control how you respond. When you stay calm under pressure, when you don't get triggered easily, when your emotions don't control your actions, especially women, because calmness signals strength. Anyone can act tough when things are easy, but only a strong man remains composed when things get uncomfortable. Third, have boundaries, and don't apologize for them. A man without boundaries is a man without respect. If you say yes to everything, if you tolerate disrespect, if you always adjust just to keep someone happy, people will never value you. Stoic men understand this deeply. They don't chase people. They don't tolerate nonsense. They don't over-explain their decisions. They simply decide and stand by it. And here's the truth. The moment you start respecting your own time, energy, and standards, others are forced to do the same. Fourth, detach from outcomes. This is powerful. Most men act needy because they're attached to results. They want her approval. They want her attention. They want things to go their way. And that desperation shows. But a Stoic man, he shows up fully, but he is not attached. He can walk away. He can accept rejection. He can lose without losing himself. And that level of detachment is magnetic, because it shows you're not controlled by desire. Fifth, build yourself quietly. Real respect doesn't come from what you say. It comes from what you've built. Your discipline, your habits, your purpose, your ability to stay consistent when no one is watching. Stoicism teaches daily self-mastery, waking up when you don't feel like it, doing the work when motivation is gone, staying focused while others get distracted. You don't announce it, you don't show off, but over time, it shows. In your posture, in your voice, in your presence, and people can feel it instantly. Now listen carefully. Respect is not something you demand. It's something you embody. The way you walk, the way you speak, the way you handle pressure, the way you treat yourself, it all sends a signal. And women pick up on that signal faster than you think. They don't just hear your words, they feel your energy. So if you want instant respect, stop chasing attention. Start building presence. Be calm when others panic. Be silent when others overshare. Be firm when others fold. Be focused when others drift. Become the man who doesn't need to prove anything, because his actions already did. And remember this, a Stoic man doesn't try to be respected. He becomes impossible to ignore. And when you reach that level, respect doesn't just come instantly, it stays forever.